Noel Maitland has now been brought before the man who will put him behind the bars for the rest of his life. A truck driver who was allegedly contracted by Constable Noel Maitland to remove a settee from his apartment in St. Andrew has taken the witness stand. Drop a like on the video. Drop a comment in the comment section. Comment justice for Donna-Lee Donaldson. Now the truck driver moments ago explained in court to prosecutors and the 7-member jury that in July he was given a work to do by Maitland. The truck driver said that on the day when he did the job for Maitland, a man by the name of Carlos, who worked as a sideman on the delivery truck for him, came over where he and Maitland were. He said Maitland was sitting in his motor vehicle when he and Carlos engaged in a conversation. He was quoted as saying, "We get a work from Noel to pick up a settee. But start talking and ask if it's a 2-piece or a 3-piece or what." Noel answered and said it was a 1-piece and it needed to be moved. "We came to an agreement with the price before we moved. As you know, truck man I go want to know how much money them I get. I asked him how far he was going and him say half a tree road." He was also quoted as saying, "Noel said we would be picking it up at New Kingston. I asked where in Tree and he said nearby. He said to drive and follow him. So I drove and followed him. It was me and Carlos who was in the front part of the truck. Noel was driving a height vehicle, a nice vehicle," the truck driver was quoted as saying. "I think it was a Beamer or a Honda," the witness said. Don't following that? The delivery man hired by Constable Noel Maitland to remove the sofa from his apartment testified also that lawman appeared surprised when informed that the police had seized his truck, meaning Maitland was surprised that investigators had seized the truck to get more evidence. According to the witness, Maitland later reassured him that the police were simply doing their job and that the vehicle would be returned, insisting everything would be okay. The delivery man, who claimed he was the last man to know what was going on and was a fool to this thing, also told the court that he had recorded 2 phone calls with Maitland and later shared them with investigators at the Criminal Investigation Branch, the CIB headquarters, because some things wasn't matching up. In earlier testimony, the witness said Maitland and a friend came to where he worked and requested the transportation of a 1-piece floral settee from Maitland's New Kingston apartment to Halfway Tree. The job was priced at $5,000. He said he took the job and, along with a now deceased co-worker Carlos, completed the delivery, and the settee was taken to a car wash. However, less than a week later, the witness said Maitland contacted him, asking if he was going to pick up the settee from the upholsterer. I said, "Which upholsterer?" The witness recalled, noting that he was repeatedly pressed by Maitland before the conversation ended abruptly. It sounded like Maitland called him and I tried to record his own conversation with the truck driver, trying to spin the narrative around. The court also heard that Maitland first called the delivery man while the latter was in bed at home at about 7 a.m. The witness said he did not initially recognize the caller's voice and the person hung up. A second call was missed, but he answered the third. Approximately an hour and a half later, Maitland reportedly called again and was quoted as saying, or the witness was quoted as saying, him said, "If me not going to pick up the thing." So me say, "How me for pick up anything when them take with my truck?" The witness told the court, Yeah, that Maitland responded, "Why them take away your truck? For?" I said, "I don't know. That's why I was asking the question myself." The witness testified that Maitland then indicated that he would contact someone to find out the reason. Him can contact somebody to find out why law enforcement take with his truck driver truck. But when Donna-Lee go missing, him never have nobody number in him phone him could have called for help. Him never know nobody in the police force them time. Not one friend. But no, him a friend in the force when him can call. Being a member of law enforcement himself. No, according to the delivery man. By that time, the police had raided his mother's home, where he resided, and seized the truck. He was informed during the visit to the station with his sister that the vehicle was being held as a part of an investigation. When them take home the truck, we don't know nothing about nothing. He told the court, saying that during that time, he never know nothing. He was a driver who get a work for transport as a team. He also testified that shortly after completing the delivery, he began seeing Maitland on social media and hearing a bag of things. Maitland later called again. This time, the witness said, with a tone of irritation, him kind of vexed. Him call me back in a little attitude, like him a say, but not take talking to him. Like them get to me already, and him no business. Who they beside me, he said. The witness also recalled Maitland mentioning that he had a run-in into Carlos, who informed him that the police had taken the truck. Maitland reportedly said he was simply calling to ask why the truck has been taken, or had been taken. The witness responded that he had the same questions. Mr. I understand it, but do I work for you? Police come take on my truck. And all me I ask them I say, it's delicate. Means them can't just deem any information what is going on. It's an ongoing investigation. Them couldn't just tell him, say, we are looking to the person where we hire you for the job. He might say to the person we hire him, that person being a member of law enforcement themselves. In the meantime, the witness said the police had returned the truck about 2 weeks later. So him did get back him truck, people. For all who I wonder if him did get back him truck, the truck driver did indeed get back him truck. And him did share all of the information that he had with law enforcement at that time. And him there quote now, attack it to the jury. Of course, the defense attorneys now cross-examine the truck driver yet. But after all of them cross-examine the forensic witness and make it look even more guilty for Maitland part. But them cross-examine it and cross-question the truck driver, we assume say, oh, they might make him look just as guilty. Because what them gonna ask? What them gonna say? The truck driver already said no know nothing about nothing. Him just that do him work. But talk to me in the comment section, tell me what you think. Of course, if you're new to the channel, pass through, click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know I'll be notified of our fresh content. As soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you. As I say, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. That opportunity is always there. I forgot. Click the subscribe icon. It's free. No cost at that. I remember share the video so the people can see the update for what take place. Because some people say they need to know so the trial start back. So share the video so them can know what I want. And for the reason again, live, love, and prosper, and stay tuned.